Pure Lottie. So today's video is a burnt orange look. So if you want to see how I do this look, keep watching. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. And don't forget to subscribe and change your notifications to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, So to start off with, I am doing my eyebrows using the e.l.f. brow pencil in the colour taupe. So I'm just brushing them up and then filling them in on both sides. Once I've done that, I'm using the e.l.f. Clear Lash and Brow Mascara. So I'm just using the brow end just to get them to stay in place. So they do look quite bold and out there at the moment, but it does blend in once I've done the rest of my makeup. Once I've finished getting them to where I needed to, I then went in with some concealer and just blocked them out, so cleaned them up nicely. And for the concealer, I just used my Tarte Shape Tape in the colour 12B Fair Beige. So now the brows are done, I'm just moving on to eyes. So I'm just using my MAC paint pot in the colour Painterly and just blending that all over my lid up to my brows just so it blends in nicely. And I just used a tiny bit on the lower lashes as well, just for the colour that I put underneath the lower lash line. Next, I'm going in to my Tarte Sex Kitten palette and using the colour Paw in the top right hand corner, and I'm just blending that in nicely in the crease and bringing it up. Now I'm jumping into the coloured Raine Safari Raine palette, and I am just going into the colour Clay, and I'm just bringing that up the same areas that I used the brown, just to give it a bit of a smoky look. Now I am cutting my crease with the same concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Beige. So just bringing it across nicely, trying to get a nice even line there, just to help the pigment of the bright orange colour to pop. So blending it in nicely. Next, I'm grabbing my MAC Prep and Prime Fix It spray and I'm grabbing that packing brush, and I've grabbed the colour Tigress from the same palette and I'm just packing that on nicely. So you can see I'm not blending it too much, I'm just patting it on just so I get the vibrant burnt orange pigment on my eyes to stand out and be bold, because that is what I'm aiming for this look, is to have nice bright popping eyes. And the purpose of the MAC Fix It Prep and Prime spray is just to give me that nice foiled look as well. Now I'm jumping into the colour Matriarch in the same palette again, and I'm just using that on the outer corners and bringing it into the crease a bit. So again, just making that smoky look stand out a little bit more. So I'm just making sure that it's blended quite nicely, especially the middle areas, just so I've got no harsh lines from the cut crease. Now I'm going to jump onto my face makeup. So I'm just using my beloved e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, just the universal one, and just popping that all over my face. Then I realised my eyes were missing something, so I decided to add in some dark brown eyeliner. So I just used the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in Deep Bronze, and I just placed that on my top lash line. And for my bottom lash line, the waterline, I used my Sephora White Pencil Liner, and I just did a few layers of it so it really popped my eyes. Now I'm jumping into my foundation, and as usual I'm just using my L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour matte mattifying infallible foundation in the colour Vanilla, which is number 11. And I'm just making sure that I had a nice decent coverage because I was going out. Now I'm jumping into my Shape Tape by Tarte in the colour Fair Beige 12B, and I've just placed that on some problem areas and then under my eyes to brighten them up. To set everything in place, I'm grabbing my trusty Nakia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder, and I just put a nice coverage amount underneath my eyes to help it bake a little bit, and then just place a little bit everywhere else. Now I'm taking what was left on my brush of the orange colour and just placing that underneath, and then the same with the browner colour on the other brush, popping that there as well just to make it blend in nicely. For bronzer, I'm using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is just the standard one, and just bronzing my skin up nicely so I don't look so pasty white. For blush, I've grabbed my Laura Mercier blush in the colour Peach and just focusing that on my cheeks and just a little bit on my nose. Then I'm grabbing my Flower Beauty highlighting palette and just grabbing the bronzy colour in that and just placing that on my cheekbones, my nose, my eyebrow bones, my cupid's bow. And then I also just took my pinky finger and just used a little bit of that same colour on my inner corners for the inner corner highlight. For lashes, I'm using my L'Oreal Paris Paradise Primer and my L'Oreal Paris Paradise Mascara in waterproof, and just building that up nicely to make it look like I have full long lashes. And to make sure this makeup is going nowhere, I'm just using my MAC Prep and Prime Fix It spray. Then I'm running off to quickly get dressed and style my hair. And I've just come back and I'm trying out these new liquid lipsticks. So they're the Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Inks. And I'm just using the colours 5 Loyalist and number 65 Seductress for this look. So this is the finished look. Really nice burnt orange smoky look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below, and don't forget to subscribe and change notifications to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Bye! So this is the completed look. So I've just got my hair half up, half down, this burnt orange jumper on, some pants, stretchy pants, and some white shoes paired with it.